10 must-watch animated movies for fans of Netflix's K-pop Demon Hunters. K-pop Demon Hunters is great for many reasons, but one of the glaring ones is its perpetuation of a new, invigorating style of animation. As traditional 2D animation has declined in the animated film world, 3D has taken over, leaving viewers craving something refreshing. This has led to the blending of the two styles. In addition to its animation, K-pop Demon Hunters is garnering acclaim for its unapologetic aesthetic, being unabashedly traditionally feminine while blending influences of fantasy and sci-fi. The music isn't just alluring to K-pop fans, but to anyone who's ever had a catchy pop tune stuck in their head, and it's reminding fans how films can technically exist as a musical without implementing more archetypal musical theater songs, reminiscent of Disney's classics. Still, like any film, K-pop Demon Hunters can only sustain so many re-watches before viewers look for something new. These films are sure to be enjoyed by fans of this boundary-breaking movie. Miraculous, Ladybug and Cat Noir. The movie is a fantastical superhero musical. Based on the widely popular cartoon Miraculous, Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. Miraculous, Ladybug and Cat Noir, the movie, or the Miraculous movie as called by many fans, is a spectacle for anyone who loves all things superhero. Just like the series, the film follows a clumsy but good-hearted girl named Marinette and her love interest, Adrian, who has a moodier demeanor in the film than in the series. The two are granted ancient powers by mystical, immortal beings called Kwamis, who task them with keeping Paris safe. Their main adversary is Hawkmoth, a villain who has seized his own Kwami and can manipulate the emotions of victims, turning them into dangerous villains that rival the heroes. Though origin stories have been given to these characters before, this film reimagines the story through song and slightly different character traits. Fans of K-pop Demon Hunters will appreciate how the film implements strong ballads into its central narrative. Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken is a story about a young girl finding confidence in herself. Ruby's story closely mirrors Rumi's in K-pop Demon Hunters as she hides an unbelievable secret. She's a kraken living on land, trying to fit in among her peers. Ruby deals with the same issues any normal girl would, as she balances friends, crushes, and school while trying not to draw attention to her mythical family lineage. All of this changes when she meets Chelsea, a peppy girl who's hiding as a mermaid. At first, the girls foster a friendship, relating to the fact that they have to keep their deep-sea origins from the public, but soon, Ruby realizes that she can't hide forever, and she must learn to be strong in the face of great adversity. Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken may not have any musical qualities, but the relatable story of being true to oneself is deeply resonant and something that's also found in K-pop Demon Hunters. My Little Pony, Equestria Girls, Rainbow Rocks is a musically charged adventure. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic is one of the most popular modern children's cartoons of all time, so it was bound to receive a few film adaptations. The first came in 2013 with My Little Pony, Equestria Girls, which saw Twilight Sparkle traveling to a human-like world to stop a power thief, Sunset Shimmer. There she meets a group of teenagers who resemble her friends back home, and they band together to defeat the formidable threat. In the sequel, My Little Pony, Equestria Girls, Rainbow Rocks, Sunset Shimmer joins forces with Twilight and the rest of her friends back in this alternate world after a group of sirens comes to Canterlot High. The emphasis on female friendship and the power of music is sure to appeal to the same audiences who loved the stylistic Netflix film, and it could even bring new fans to the ever-growing My Little Pony fandom. Trolls takes audiences through a colorful, musical landscape. Based on the beloved toys with vibrant, neon hair, Trolls imagined lore for these small creatures, and it mainly revolves around the contagious nature of music. Ruled by Princess Poppy, played by Anna Kendrick, the trolls spend their days singing and indulging in the fervent happiness in their village. However, when rival creatures, the Bergens, invade their territory, Poppy has to team up with the Grumpy Branch, played by Justin Timberlake, to save their world. Though the film is more on the family-friendly side, there's still plenty to enjoy. The vocal performances from Kendrick and Timberlake carry the film and their relationship throughout, establishing a strong dynamic that leads them into the film's conclusion. The animation may not be as smooth as K-pop Demon Hunters, but it parallels the film in its color and infectious joy felt throughout so many scenes. Wish Dragon tells a story of forging a new future and righting one's wrongs. Though many have said Wish Dragon shares more similarities with the Disney film Aladdin because of the three-wish format, there are quite a few similarities between the film and K-pop Demon Hunters as well. The films both illustrate Eastern Asian culture, with Wish Dragon taking place in Shanghai, China, and K-pop Demon Hunters taking place in Seoul, South Korea. The main similarities are seen in the stories, particularly in the character dynamics. Wish Dragon follows a young man named Din, whose childhood best friend moved away when he was young. When he stumbles upon a powerful dragon named Long, who can grant wishes, he's determined to reconnect with her. Throughout the film, Long's egocentric, witty personality is wildly entertaining to watch, but it also hints that something is going on beneath the surface. When it's revealed how Long became a wish dragon, viewers who loved K-pop Demon Hunters might be reminded of Jinu's journey, as their arcs coincide. Encanto displays the bond of family through a unique soundtrack. Practically already considered a modern Disney classic, Encanto tackles issues not often prominently seen in Disney's more recent films, such as generational trauma and the stressful expectations of family. Taking place in Colombia after a tragedy granted the Madrigal family a miracle in the form of a magical home and powers, the family does their best to keep their gifts going strong. However, the protagonist Mirabel, who doesn't have a gift, starts noticing literal and figurative cracks in her family and sets out to discover what's messing with the magic. K-pop Demon Hunters explores themes of found family and the importance of finding belonging within a group of people, which is similar to how Encanto demonstrates that biological family can have detrimental effects due to old patterns and expectations. Both films incorporate meaningful messages and have incredible music, making Encanto a must-watch for any K-pop Demon Hunters fan. Over the Moon is a dazzling space journey. Another Netflix original, Over the Moon, immerses fans in a mesmerizing, starlit world the same way fans are entranced by the intrigue of the world of K-pop Demon Hunters. Over the Moon follows an adventurous young girl named Fei Fei after she builds her own rocket ship and sails above the skies to meet the legendary goddess Chang'e, played by Hamilton star Philippa Soo. The film was praised for centering around Asian culture and casting prominent Asian American actors, including newer names such as Kathy Ong, who plays the young protagonist.